That's why you go to SeaWorld.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Maria, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Quite like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca encounter will help give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Are a natural wonder, and all of our whales will help me show you some of their mythical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are in this white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in this black area in front of the white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on the top of the whale's back is called a dorsal fin. Dorsal fins help stabilize the orcas and help regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the killer whale's body are called pectoral flippers and are used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the killer whale's tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to speeds of 30 miles per hour. As fast as a speedboat. But the killer whales swim the fastest and use the most power when they are propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they'll breach. communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
As our whales demonstrate this behavior right in front of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating sea ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as our whales demonstrate this wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed all around the world. Now, you just all saw these waves crashing in front of you. But you really can't imagine the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Well, luckily for all of you, you all get to experience the power of the killer whale tail. But be warned, the water is a chilly 55 degrees. Just say I didn't warn you. Get ready, right side of the stadium. It's no surprise seeing all different types of prey, including other whales. On the screen, there is a blue whale, the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the killer whale. So, how does a whale the kind size prey on a whale as big as the blue whale out in the wild? It's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of a killer whale's daily life. It's how they teach their young to hunt and to develop their skills as they grow. We see playful behavior in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when the killer whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You'll see them doing this when catching a ride in the wake of the boat or when surfing in a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will often rub their bellies on rocks. Watch as the whales demonstrate this right in front of you, similar to the whales in British Columbia. Killer whales will often imitate each other in the wild. We see here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior has a purpose. In hunting, a tail whip is used to stun fish. But today, I think these whales might just be stunning all of you. Get ready, left side. Here they come. Research and quality of life. All of our whales take an active part in their daily health and well-being. For example, you can ask the whales to present their bodies so that we can
I got up at perfect
all the
time.
parts of their body. We can even have them roll over and present their tail flute. Right in front of you. This is so we can obtain a blood sample to monitor their overall health. The whales have even learned to slide out onto their tail, like you can see Orca doing
I'll take the
now
L
here. We monitor the whales' weight.
When I tell you I ripped her out of the
Make sure the younger whales
leave the stroller down.
are growing properly and the adults are maintaining a healthy weight. We can even get a breath sample from their blowhole. All of these behaviors are possible because of the trusted relationships we have built day after day here at SeaWorld. Now, I'd like to introduce you to a very special whale. This is Makani. Makani is our youngest male, and he was born on Valentine's Day. Makani is actually the first whale that I got to work with here, and he holds a very special place in my heart. Now we challenge these whales every day to learn new things, to stimulate and engage their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all keep these whales in great shape.
We got the sea lions and the dolphins.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's growth composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand the functions and their food supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
That was a really good show.
Orca encounter. We ask you to please remain in your seats as we have a very methodical method of exiting the stadium station to look for one of the colorful flags.
I enjoyed this show. It's good.